Hello, this short video will guide you through the workshop with additional resource links below. Our goal in coming together to reflect on this important encyclical is to create a sacred space where we can dialogue, reflect on, and celebrate that together we have a responsibility to care for our common home wherever we are, in whatever we do. Pope Francis reminds us that we need only take a frank look at the facts to see that our common home is falling into serious disrepair. Hope would have us recognize that there is always a way out, that we can always redirect our steps, that we can always do something to solve our problem. Reflecting on Laudato Si and our incarnational spirituality, let us be inspired to take the urgent action necessary to care for our common home. First, let us begin with prayer. Pause here and take a few minutes to pray the opening prayer. There are three main sections of this workshop. The first section is taking time to reflect on Laudato Si and the reality of where you are currently living. There is a PowerPoint you can access below to walk you through the current reality and highlights of each chapter of Laudato Si. Pope Francis tells us in the opening lines of Laudato Si that the earth, our common home, is also like a sister with whom we share our life and a beautiful mother who opens her arms to embrace us. This sister now cries out to us because of the harm we have inflicted on her by our irresponsible use and abuse of the goods with which God has endowed her. Pause the video and take some time to reflect on how our sister is crying out to you in the area where you live. Think about the water quality and access, pollution and contamination, social breakdown and increased violence, and the extinction of plant and animal species. Now that you have reflected on the reality of what's happening to our common home, how does your spirituality and faith call you to respond? Pope Francis reminds us that it cannot be emphasized enough how interconnected everything is. How does an incarnational spirituality and the CCVI charism influence the way in which we interact with our common home, our sister Earth, and all of her inhabitants? Pause the video here for reflection. We know that there are many ecological initiatives currently happening throughout our congregation and ministries in the US, Mexico, Peru, and Zambia, and we are grateful for all of your efforts. Take some time now to reflect on these four levels of action to which we are called. What more can I do as an individual? What more can we do as a congregational family? What kind of action is needed on a statewide level and on a national level? We invite you to share your thoughts and reflections with us by emailing us at jpic.office@amormeus.org. We have also prepared a closing prayer, which you can access by clicking on the link below. Thank you again for taking this sacred time to reflect on the call of Laudato Si, to hear the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor, and to respond. Human beings, while capable of the worst, are also capable of rising above themselves, choosing again what is good, and making a new start.